So why would I carry in this position? All you need is a Glock 17 with a compensator and the biggest light possible placed right over your peen. Says who? All right. I think it's time you and I work a little bit on drawing outside the waistband, open cover. Mickey with CarryTrainer.com. Out alone on the drizzly range today, so I thought I'd bring some cover garments out here and work on that a bit. Today is the 9th of May. Yep, 9th of May. Why the heck did 4 months just blast by like a rocket ship? Was it not just Christmas, and was it not just the 4th of July, 23 before that? What the heck? Get busy living or get busy dying, as Mr. Andy Dufresne liked to say. Why would I carry in this position? Why not just carry in the appendix? Because that's the only way to carry, right? All I need is like a Glock 34 with the biggest light possible and the biggest compensator possible and the largest red dot or green, whatever, possible shoved right over my dickus. That's exactly what I need, because there's no other way to carry, and every body type's the same, so everybody can hide such a blaster. Well, of course, that's nonsense. And you may have so many years from your job or just practice or comfort that this is where you want to be. I don't care. First of all, if anybody says you have to be here, they're an idiot. Second of all, it's your prerogative, baby. It's your prerogative. I love this ARX from Tenicor. I'm wearing their belt today. This is their Zero belt. It's a very minimalist design. They're not paying me a red cent, other than they did provide me the holster and belt, which I have used for years, not just in this video. This is a go-to of mine. And I'm also working with our Glock 48 9x19, 9mm. This has been sexed up by my good dude at Boresight Solutions, Ben Simonson. It's got an Apex trigger in it and a Mariglow sights. Other than that, all the internals, barrel and all that jazz are bone stock, but that's what we're shooting today. A very concealable gun, as you can see with a flannel, just disappears. So I'm out here today with a cover garment on, and I want to work some from here. Few considerations. Do I need to tuck this shirt in? So when we're training on the range and we're drawing a ton, it is a very safe practice to tuck your shirt in. Truth be told though, if I'm going out, I don't do that, because when I open this garment, I want to be able to go to the gun. So what I do is I tuck in about 2 inches ahead of the gun and about 2 inches behind the gun. Do you see that there? And then when I go to draw, I can get my master grip. Things like cant, ride height, all of that, that's not really the point of this video, but I want to talk about some considerations for drawing and working from this position. Now, if you're the kind of guy that tucks your shirt in all the way around, maybe you want to see the bulges and stuff clearly, then go ahead and do that. Be my guest, but make no mistake, we talk about this quite a bit. Stuff gets into holsters. People will ask, why in these videos am I looking at the gun? Well, once upon a time, the discussion was never look as you holster, because a ninja, a horde of Mongols, whatever, could appear as you were holstering. So if you were holstering, all right, I'm going to holster. Oh, not yet. There they are. Context, guys. If I'm going back to the holster, I am done with my sword, so to speak. I have decided, okay, the threat is diminished. I'm done with the exercise. If it's a training drill, I am going to holster. As such, I want to put that away real safe. I'm going to verify trigger guard's clear. There's nothing effed up with the gun, and now is also a good time. On the range, I say make it safe and recover. And recover, when we're training, means recover back to the holster in the condition and position you want to find it in should you need it to save your life or somebody else's. This is like when you put your tools away in the garage or in the kitchen or whatever, you put them away so that when you go pull the drawer out or you open the toolbox, the thing is right where you want it. Nobody wants to open the drawer and they go, where's the spatula? Where's the 3/8 deep well socket, right? Where's the 10mm 1/4 inch socket? That's annoying when you can't find it. You put it away how you want to find it. Well, mine's unloaded, so that's not how I'd put it away. So in a minute, we're going to load. So get your shirt set up. Because I'm going to be going in and out, I am going to tuck my shirt in just for safety's sake. And now, I gotta make sure I don't get my microphone wire all caught up there. How's my audio, by the way? I'm playing with some audio stuff here lately. Should be coming in 5x5. Got 2 pieces of TA target steel at 11 yards. C-zone and a mini ADAP, which is about 12 inches tall and 8 inches wide. I'm gonna get a couple camera angles going here, and we're gonna run some drills. First things first is I'm gonna throw some eyes and ears on, and we are gonna load this blaster utilizing a good loading process. Master grip, inspect the gun. Lock the slide to the rear, retrieve a new magazine, seat, lock, tug, cycle. I'm gonna press check, I'm gonna tap that slide into battery if it's got a decocker or a safety. I'm going to actuate it now. Verify trigger guards clear, verify holsters clear, and I'm gonna put that sucker in the holster without pointing it at my foot, my leg, or anything else. If I'm on a firing line, I can't be doing shit like this though, because I'm gonna have people most likely to my right and left. That's my safe zone. I'm gonna work in front of me. Well, in reality, I gotta train how I wanna output. Input what you wanna output. On that, I diminished my #1 mag pouch. So put it away how you wanna find it. I'm gonna refill my Neo mag. And this is just training, right? I'm not gonna be in the Walmart pulling mags out of my back pocket. I'm setting up my gear to train. Does that make sense? Set it up how you wanna find it. Let's adjust some camera angles and we'll train a little bit here. All right, good. Got another camera rolling. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna square up on a single target. I'm gonna do nothing but concern myself with an adequate draw stroke. I'm gonna sweep in, throw the garment open. My right hand or dominant hand is gonna connect with the rib cage and I'm gonna punch down on the gun. So again, swing. I make contact here, see that? Touching, down onto the gun. Here we go, open, master grip. So master grip, I am high and tight. If the holster doesn't allow that, get another holster. Open, I make contact with the rib cage, and my upper arm here is holding my cover garment back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Trigger guards clear, holsters clear. Let's try it again. Touch, punch to the gun. Trigger guards clear, holsters clear. Open, contact. If I don't have contact, the shirt can fall back in the way, right? Open, now it can't fall back. Punch down to the gun, up. 2 targets. 1, 2, 3. Trigger guards clear, holsters clear. Look at it again, open. Look at the support hand. I'm not dangling, I'm bringing it up to join to the gun. Up. Trigger guards clear, holsters clear. Let's grab a bigger jacket now. Starting to rain a little bit, so fitting time to change to my jacket. This is an amazing jacket I've had for years from my friends at Victos Leather. I don't think they make it anymore, but I dig it. Similar scenario, hand sweeps, contact with rib cage, punch to gun. Been shooting a bit, let's top it off. Very nice. Here we go. Swing, contact, punch to the gun, up. Trigger guards clear, holsters clear. Let's incorporate a little bit of movement. We're just gonna link the draw stroke. Remember, we've said before, speed comes through 3 things. Efficiency. Efficiency is removing waste. Compounding movements. So if I can do 2 things together, that's gonna help me. And then 3 is raw speed. How fast can I move? So let's work on the efficiency and compounding, and then we can add the speed. So what do I mean by efficiency? I'm not gonna move, open, punch, right? I'm gonna do all that together. See that? So we're going to link all that business together. So again, the really important takeaway is as this garment opens, as we sweep, I want contact somewhere between the thumb and elbow. It depends on your body. You got boobs, you got a big tummy. What are you wearing? This heavy jacket tends to open really good. And with this heavy jacket, I can kind of pinch it, see that? With my upper arm. Once I'm on the gun, I'm home free. Nothing's gonna get between my hand and the pistol. So let's look at it again, a little movement. Trigger guard's clear, holster's clear. Let's start to talk about going back to the holster during this. We'll go the other way now. Moving. Trigger guard's clear. Look at this. I'm going to reach under here, never in front of my muzzle, never. I'm going to reach under. I'm going to push this back, catch it with my arm, and I can holster. These little things matter. I don't want you getting shot training with the tool that's supposed to be there to help you. Let's go again. Tac mag. Let's top off my #1 mag pouch, which is the Neo mag. We'll change a little camera angel. Also work on turning to address the target. We can do this with and without the cover, but I'm going to work on it right now. I'm going to turn myself 180 degrees to the target. I'm going to identify where I'm going and identify the threat. I don't just draw and point guns. This is not a competition. I know it's steel, but I want to train to identify where I'm going to drive the gun. I'm going to identify, do my sweep, turn, and present the pistol. See that? So I'm not just doing this, sweeping a crowd, sweeping my training partners. I am identifying where I'm going. And if I bend my knees, guys, I can turn well past 180. Identify, decide that I'm drawing. If you miss, like I just did, you better damn well make it up. What you put in is what you get out. Best case scenario. And the fact of the matter is, the highest level of training you have, you'll probably fall below it. So we train with excellence to a high standard so that when crap falls apart, we still have enough good stuff in that toolbox that we can get the job done. Whatever it is, you're a professional chef, you're a doctor, you're a daycare worker, you train to a high standard, and then you will not be left wanting. Here we go again. Identify. See this? Threat. Little head swingage action there. We'll address this way now. And one of the things you're going to notice, I'm not drawing and pointing across my body. I'm identifying the target, turning. See this? Identify, turn, and address. We'll do that a couple more times. Identify, hand comes to the center line of the body so that as I draw, I'm being efficient and I'm compounding movements. Identify. Let's go the other way. Identify. Hope this stuff is making sense. The long and the short of it, as we stated a moment ago, what you put in is what you get out. Train with whatever clothes you carry. Train with the gear you carry. I've repeated this a million times in class and in videos. John Bianchi, the founder of Bianchi Holsters, Safari Land, people know one of their brands now. John said, one gun, one holster, all the time. I'm sure John, who was very successful, had many guns and many holsters. His point was when training, when carrying, when using a tool for what it's designed for, self-defense, self-protection, don't jump around gun to gun. That's why you see me in these videos using different guns. I carry this Glock 48. I train with this Glock 48 in classes. When I was shooting Berettas for about 8 years, that's what I carried every day. I love Berettas. I'm not against Berettas. I'm just trying something different for a while. And I love the Glocks, and that's kind of what I started out on 25 years ago, shooting pistols. Don't feel the need to chase gear. That said, there is a gun that you're going to shoot better. I shoot those Berettas better than most any pistols. There's something to be said for that, right? There are certain guns, I shoot the little SIG P365 better than I shoot these little Glocks. Doesn't mean the gun is better. Our hands, the shape of our hands, all that good stuff, it changes how we interact with the gun. So don't chase the gear. Train with the stuff you carry. Test it out. See what happens. Is there anything in the coat or in the the gear that's going to be a problem when you need to get to the gun, you need to know that. And you need not know that on that dark and stormy night when the monsters come, right? We take this stuff seriously because we take our lives seriously. Every day, every single day, we all see in the news, we all hear about people that pass away from car wrecks, from drug overdoses, from food poisoning, from disease, from killer bees, from whatever. All of our lives will indeed come to an end. I just don't want it to happen this day. I'm going to fight Mother Nature as long as I possibly can so that I can keep breathing and living, not because I'm afraid to die. In fact, in some ways, I cherish that thought. It is going to be the next great adventure, right? And when it's our time, it's our time. But I'm not going to put myself in a position where my time is cut short when I could have done something about it. Take this stuff seriously. I know every one of you cares about your family more than anything. Take it seriously enough that if nature calls upon you, that you need to defend your family, you've got what it takes. Could you imagine? Could you imagine laying in bed at night knowing you could have done more, but didn't have the juice? That goes for physicality. I hope you guys are doing maybe 100 air squats every day, maybe 100 push-ups. I love jumping jacks. Maybe you're doing 100 or 200 jumping jacks every single day, keeping your physicality in some level of performance zone, right? What are you doing to tune up your diet? What are you doing to tune up your thoughts? How's your CPR? How is your stop the bleed training? Do you have a general idea of how you can help stave off a calamity? Do you have the ability to use a fire extinguisher, use an AED? These are all things that are important. Visualization is huge. And I'm not talking about, I wish I had $1 billion. I'm talking about seeing yourself in the moment, whatever it might be, and imagining a good outcome. This isn't hocus pocus. Who does this? Fighter pilots, football players, high-level surgeons, high-level special operations soldiers, high-level athletes at all levels of the Olympics. Read the book With Winning in Mind by Lanny Basham. Lanny won, I believe, an international title, not having shot his rifle for months. All he could do was dry fire and do visualization. Visualization is real. Visualize yourself winning. Again, I'm not talking about some self-help hocus pocus. Program your brain to win in violence, to win in life, to win in training, to win in relationships. This is Mickey with CarryTrainer.com. I hope this stuff helps you. Be well. Don't be dickheads. If you've got questions, throw them in the comments. If you don't like something, throw it in the comments and I'll probably tell you you're a dickhead. I'm just kidding. Oh, hey guys. I really appreciate that you visited with us during the video today. I know your time's valuable. If you've got a question, a comment, a thought, a concern, you disagree with what you saw, go ahead and throw it in the comments. Let's chat about it. That's what adults do, right? If you dug any of the things you saw, the TA target steel, the hat point target bases, the eye protection that I use from TacticalRX, the ear protection from Pro Ears, all of those companies provide us a discount code, which is CarryTrainer. All of those American-made, family-run businesses, in my opinion, top-notch steel, top-notch target bases, top-notch eye protection, top-notch ear protection. Check them out. CCW Safe is another one that I think is valuable. I carry it. I think anybody that carries a gun should have it. CCW Safe, we have a discount code just for you, but you have to send me a message to training@carrytrainer.com. I'm not going to publish it. And last but not least, Ignis Lux Coffee. Ignis Lux is Latin for firelight. It denotes the fire that lives in you and the one that lives in me, and I would love for both of our fires to burn as bright and as long as possible. This isn't going to make you live any longer, but you're going to enjoy it every time you have a cup. Ignis Lux Coffee. CarryTrainer.com to sign up for classes, guys. We really appreciate you. See you soon. Oh, hey.